off the break.
You know, you have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense and an easy 2 points on the board.
Bridges outside. Screen by Hart. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Tips it up. And it's Hart on the foul. And now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Josh Hart just scrapping for the second chance opportunity.
Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The 76ers leading. And there's the call on Trendon Watford. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
To take the lead. It's stolen. Here's Barlow. Out to the wing. To the left side wing. Now Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it off the glass.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia may get a change here. Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Hart. Brunson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And he gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Towns the screen. Here's hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Oubre outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the raw athleticism of Edgecombe? He gets to the rim with ease.
Towns the screen. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Outside Bridges. Here's Towns. And it's good.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Now Embiid. George. Now Maxey. Here's Oubre. From deep. Cleared away by Hart.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. Off the glass.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Drummond the screen. There's the tip. The Knicks lead by 4. Towns the screen. Brunson. Towns. Outside Anunoby. Towns the screen. No good from 3. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. Towns with the steal. Edgecombe with the steal. George looking over the floor. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Brunson outside. Clock at 4. From about 19. Yeah, count it.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
George misses the 3. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And Embiid drops them both. Anunoby left side. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. And the 76ers call time here. 3 seconds left in the 4th. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
He's off from 3. So it's New York picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away.
I'm sitting on this, don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got some for hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie, and this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. And if it want me, she gotta be attending. If she sending me selfies, it gotta be. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm sitting on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got some for hating on this. I'm waiting on this. I'm waiting on this. Not now. I don't
We are live from the Motor City. Welcome to Detroit and an Eastern Conference contest for the Pistons. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Oh, wait a second, guys. We've got a whistle, and it's on the defense. So a shooting foul on the dunk, so a chance to grab those 2 points coming up here at the line. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with the same mindset on the next play. And also, his shooting has improved so much that you've now got to defend him honestly on the perimeter, and that sets up the rest of his game.
Here's Suggs after the basket by Detroit. Banchero, right side. Stolen by Robinson. There's the lob to Duren. And stolen by Wagner. It's Suggs with the drive. That one drops for him.
Yeah, staying committed inside. Suggs takes the contact but gets it to go.
To the paint. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Robinson misses. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Kicks it out to Banchero. The shot comes out. Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Harris outside. Drills it from outside.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
And finished off by Banchero.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Harris a screen. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Suggs. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Robinson on the wing. He has yet to score. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Wagner outside. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothering interior defense.
Out to Johnson. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Here's Cunningham. Buried from 15 feet out.
Yeah, that's a shot that Cunningham is very comfortable with. No problem with the mid-range.
Banchero, right side. And finished off by Banchero.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
At the elbow, it's Harris. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons ahead. They lead by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Down low, and it's blocked.
Well, his block numbers might not always show it, but Stewart is a strong defender who alters a lot of shots.
Jenkins can't get it to go. The Magic trailing. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Black. Matazzi inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it.
Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, give Stewart room at the arc at your own risk. He'll stretch the floor whenever he can.
Outside, Bain. Banchero with the screen. Bain, no good. Pistons leading by 5. Here's LeVert. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up to the Magic. Right wing for 3. Black, no good. And the Pistons with possession here. Jenkins with it. Now defended by Bain.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
You know, Stan, Kevin Huerter is a pretty big celebrity at his old high school.
Well, for good reason, Kevin. I mean, this is a guy who's risen to great success in the NBA. And so when he goes back home, everybody wants to be the next Kevin Huerter.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
So, Stan, in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
Harris outside. Dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Several teams changing it up here. Shots good by Duren.
Well, let me tell you something about Jalen Duren. This guy fears no one, and he plays with a mean streak.
Out to Carter to halt the run. Cunningham with some nice D. It's stolen. And here we go with the Magic fast break. A nice shot by Black.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Robinson. In the corner, it's Harris. And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Payton for three. Detroit with the rebound. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Back to Cunningham. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Black. Carter outside. It's stolen by Duren. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson looking for an opening. On the wing, Harris tips it up, and Duren is right there. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high motor player.
No one near Isaac as he lets it go. And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Magic trailed by 14. Outside, Suggs. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, you have to deny the entry to Wagner. He's just automatic around the rim.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
Outside, Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac a screen. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Pistons leading by 12. Now here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Left side Harris. Shoots over Isaac. They get it back. Here's Duren. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trailed by 12. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And they double up Wagner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Suggs comes up empty down low. The drive by Green. And here's Stewart. 7 points in the game. And Green gets it to go.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Suggs.
Well, he was laying in wait for that pass. Terrific read to get a jump on it.
Raw speed helps Suggs out there, keeping him ahead of the defense on the fast break.
Here's Jenkins. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Pass to Banchero. Inside. Wagner looking it over. Here's De Silva. Shot clock at 2. Fires at the elbow. Kicks it out to Banchero. Wagner left side. Detroit with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. To Stan, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill. And he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact. And he will also create shots for his teammates.
Outside, Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Holland, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And that's a foul called on Ron Holland. That is his first foul of the game. And a different look here for the Pistons. To the inside. Kicks it out to Banchero. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. He gets it in there. Banchero's got 8 points.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Magic on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Reed misses. The Magic trail by 10. Carter outside. Back to Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Ron Holland.
Well, with the agility and the skill, Franz Wagner is hard to defend without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. That's to Cunningham. Stewart a screen to end the cold streak. Cunningham's shot is off. Banchero with the ball. And so it's Detroit. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be right back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Detroit leading by 9. Cunningham outside. Up and in on the layup. Cunningham's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Detroit.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
There's the screen. Wagner with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And Holland gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center. But in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league. What concentration there from Wagner. Accepting the contact and still finding a way to capitalize.
You look at the Pistons stand, statistically pretty solid across the board.
Yeah, they're well balanced. They have guys with size, athleticism, skill. You got to give a lot of credit to the front office and these players for their hard work.
Here's Harris. De Silva with the rebound. The Magic trailed by 12. Out to Harris. A baseline J. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
Staying over the course of his career, Tobias Harris has shown a willingness to embrace various roles.
Well, look, Kevin, Tobias Harris is not only a highly skilled player, but he is a team-oriented, win-first, veteran guy, totally unselfish, and will just figure out a way that he needs to help any team he's on get to where they want to go.
Now Carter. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, what poise from Carter Jr. Just taking the hit and pushing through it all.
And Orlando making a change here. And the free throw, no good. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon. And it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Well, look, everyone likes a flush. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Orlando moving the ball around. Suggs in the corner. 6 to shoot. Fades. And it's Wagner missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Cunningham outside.
Cunningham, a 6'6" point guard, built to operate in the pick and roll.
The Magic trailed by 12. Now Carter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Not gonna go. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now Harris. And the Pistons combining veteran shooting stand with their young core. And it's been a winning recipe.
Yeah, they've given Cade Cunningham room to operate, along with Jalen Duren and Asar Thompson. So much athleticism to attack that newfound space.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
It's stolen by Carter. Now Wagner. .146 left in the game. Now Carter. And finally they get one to go in on this possession.
Well, that's how effective Carter Jr. can be inside, using his size to his advantage.
Here's Duren. Layup, no good. It's Suggs with the drive, and it doesn't go. Pistons leading by 11. With the drive. Oh, what a finish.
So fast of foot. On the run, I see her tough to catch.
Duren pulls it down.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Pistons.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Cade Cunningham.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
And he gets it to go.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cleared away by Carter. Herter. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. Hi, and welcome to tonight's presentation here on 2K Sports. Two FIBA basketball teams ready to go. We're happy you're here with us. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. We'll see USA facing the home team. And here's Curry for three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. From the arc. And Curry is good for three.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry. Any breathing room he gets is too much.
Here's Durant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Durant. Clock at 4. Second chance effort. And the shot goes.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
That one goes in.
Yeah, and mid-range Jays are no problem for Curry. Defenders can forget about his confidence from there, too.
Shot's good by James. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. It's a three-point game. The kick to Tatum. It's Edwards on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Curry surveys. Fires for three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. Curry with a steal. For three, Durant. Drains the triple. Durant's got 5.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Wow, with some power.
Wow, going to the top floor.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
And Embiid has got the ball here for USA. Trailing by 2. Here's Durant. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Harden misses.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, few guys do this as easily as Harden. Driving in hard and drawing a foul while taking the shot.
Harden hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. The 3 from Curry. James with the rebound.
And the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
USA trails by 6. Edwards, no good. And here's Curry for 3. Counted from distance. Curry's got 6.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3 ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And the first time out of the game called for USA. And here's USA. 9-point game. A minute 37 left in the first quarter of the game.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Pass to Curry. To stop the run. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, Booker putting in the work, finding that second chance opportunity.
Now Rose. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 5 on the clock. Here's Davis. No good off the back of the rim. USA trails by 7. Pass to James. The putback. Leonard pulls down the board. Out of bounds as USA keeps possession. USA making a switch here.
Number 13, Idris Bam Adebayo.
Durant looking around. No good with the triple. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket counts.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
James with the ball. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Off target at the rim. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The 2010s team leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. We will. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
Here's Booker. Booker with the finish inside.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on LeBron James. It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Now here's Halliburton. Outside Booker. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Davis. Still no points. And finished off by Davis.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
To the middle. Here's Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Rose. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Outside for Booker. Antetokounmpo with the block. On the wing, Bryant. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Outside for Booker. Here's Tatum. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up to the 2010s team. Nifty move. Ooh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards. These are his first free throws in the game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. USA trails by 10. Outside Curry. With the floater. Rose left side. Leonard outside. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Pass to Curry. Giannis with the rebound. Now Leonard. All alone. And the shot's good. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Edwards, no good. Tatum with a steal. Ooh, poked away. USA with the ball movement. Curry with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Tatum. No good. Unable to win this run.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
USA calls timeout. USA making a switch here. Here's Curry. 1:51 left in the first half of this game. Beyond the arc. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. It's always exciting to see a player with the hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. The kick out to Edwards. From deep. Oh, rejected by Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Anthony with a bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
And stolen by Paul. Shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Anthony's got 5 now.
It took a lot of confidence to take that shot.
Screen by Embiid. Look out! Oh, my goodness!
Little bit of flair on that one.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8. USA trails by 19. James, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Paul. That one drops for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
A big-time effort for Carmelo Anthony, providing a lot of energy for the 2010s team. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Here's Wade. This James on the wing. Shoots over Durant. The shot by James, no good.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him. Curry's
shot is off. Here's Paul. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kevin Durant.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for USA. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 10 points.
Love the intensity from Curry, finding a way to work through the contact.
Anthony misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Outside Paul. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Paul's gotten his second bucket.
Quick thinking pays off for Paul. The defense just wasn't ready for a swift pull-up Jay.
He gets it in there. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And here's Edwards. He's got 6. Shoots over Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range. No debate there. He got hammered.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And so Westbrook nails both of them. USA trails by 18. Pass to Tatum. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside Davis. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Pass to Embiid. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Now Westbrook. The 3 is up. No good there. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. The 3 from Curry. Davis for the rebound. James with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. USA trails by 20. Outside Curry. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Pure from three-point range. Paul's got 8.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Curry. That won't go either for Curry. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting, because they've done much better playing with pace.
USA trails by 21. Puts up a deep 3. Westbrook with the rebound. .146 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Edwards. Screen by Embiid. To the paint. And stolen by Paul. In transition, here they come. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Substitution on the court.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
He's off on the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the 2010s team. Shot from the top of the key. Yep, count it. Curry's got 11 points. .41 seconds left in the third. Here's James. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Pass to Curry. Here's the three. That one doesn't drop. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The 2010s team delivering the blowout. And we're coming back at... And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Halliburton. This one for three. Curry with some nice D. Puts up a deep three. Rebound USA. From the wing. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Outside Curry. Pass to Westbrook. Durant for three. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. And here's Curry for three. He buries it from three.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And that one drops.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Curry draws the double. Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. The three. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And stolen by Leonard. Curry with it. Halliburton picks him up. Fires from deep. Stephen Curry again from deep. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And here's USA. 4-3. That won't go either for Curry. It's James on the wing. Pass to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
And here's Curry for three. Rebound USA. Outside Booker. Buries it down low.
They found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
The kick out, Curry. The three ball. Nails it from three. Curry's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
USA making a switch here. Curry's shot is off. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for USA. For three, Booker. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, just an offensive machine. Booker generates points consistently, night in and night out.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Takes a three. Gets the three to fall. Curry's got 26.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Curry. Again, the miss by USA. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Curry, no good.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And here's Curry for three. Sinks the tray.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Outside Curry.
USA foul. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. Second team.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. And here's USA. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Great defense from Curry. When he comes up with the block, it really fires him up.
From deep. Durant pulls it in. Curry with it. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory, showing that they're the far superior team.
It's the remix, son. Can it be? Act like you know. Check it.